Well, good morning. My name is Caleb Durheim. I'm a sophomore here in the program, and today I'm going to be talking about how I found the Engler program, kind of by luck, and then also how I learned to like change. I grew up in the Washington area, D.C., and I was born with a speech problem, and went through 10 years of speech therapy, learned tips and tricks to go and help me speak in front of people and just kind of talk in general. And then we were getting ready for my freshman year, and with that, my dad sat us all down one night at the table, and he said, "Guys, I took a new job, and with that, we'll be moving." And for a kid who's getting ready to go into his first year of school, I was like, wow. I was not ready for that. Definitely took me for a loop. And so I was able to finish out my freshman year, and then we moved. Columbus is where we call home now, but it was a whirlwind, and it was something I was not ready for. So when we moved, I grew up showing livestock, and so with this move, there were some positive changes. We are now able to have sheep with us at our house, but with that, there was also some drawbacks. My speech problem came back really bad, and we'd figured out I had become very comfortable where I was, and I had not been thrown out of my comfort zone very often. And it took me about 18 months to kind of get back to where I needed to be. And through that whole process, I really struggled, starting at a new school, fresh over, and I couldn't speak to anybody really. I was just tripping over all my words, and it was rough. But thankfully, I have great parents who stood by me, and now I'm able to sit here today and talk to you guys. But change is often frowned upon with people today. People often fear change, and I was one of those people for a long time. And when I was 15 years old, my fear came true. I had to move and start over. But with that, I learned with change comes great opportunities, and that's why I'm sitting here today. Without the change of moving after my freshman year, I would not be in the Engler program. I would not be here at college. I'd probably be going somewhere else. Because after we moved, FFA became a big part of my life, and that was something I did not have where we lived. And I was walking through Indy with my chapter, and Sue Ellen Pegg, love her, recognized me somehow because my sister also goes to school here, and she said, "Caleb, if I don't see something turned in from you within 2 weeks, I'm going to be very mad." Because I had said, you know what, I'm not going there. A sister goes there. I've lived 16 years with her. I'm done, right? Kind of want to be on my own path. Turned in my application, got in, and they started giving me scholarships, and it was looking good. I had some other options, and then all of a sudden she sent me this email saying, "Hey Caleb, I know you're out of state. You need scholarships. Fill this one out." And it just happened to be this scholarship. And I was like, okay, you know what? Need the money. Why not? Out of state college cost is not cheap. And I filled it out, somehow made it to the finals. I had no idea what the Engler program was before I showed up here. And this was pre-COVID for us. So I showed up, got to meet with Tom and Dave and everybody, made it to finals, and got on a plane that night. And that's kind of when the world crashed. I was like, I got home, and my high school was like, okay, we're going to give you 2 weeks now for break, and you know what, we'll be back. Well, we never went back. And, that was another thing of change, right? But with that, I learned a lot of new skills. Picked up fishing again, picked up golf. I'm still not very good at golf, but I picked it up. But then, Tom had sent out the email to all of us students who had gotten the scholarship saying, hey, to go and get your money, you have to take this class. I said, all right, want my money. Showed up first day, had met Tom briefly once, and Tom looked at all of us, the most he's the nicest guy ever, and looked at all of us and said, you know what, the last 9 months have been have been a wreck for all of you. Took your whole senior year, and over the next 4 years in this program, I vow to give you back everything that you missed. And right then and there, day one of class, I was like, all right, I need this. And throughout the next 2 years, Engler has they have just been my home on campus. I cannot just pack up and go home for the weekend because that's a 14-hour car drive, and it's just something that's not feasible. So Tom and the Engler program, they have really become my second family, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Without them, I don't know if my college time would be as impactful as what it's been for me. This program has been so great. It has given me so many chances that I never knew that I was going to get, and they've taught me so much. I learned that I am here to make a difference. I'm going to change the world. It is just a matter of time, not if, but when. And I am so excited, and I am thankful for that terrible day when my dad sat us down and said, you know what, we're going to move. And because I had not experienced a big change, but I'm very thankful, and I'm glad that I'm here. My name is Caleb Durheim, and you are listening to the Engler Journey Podcast.